crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Gurley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the...
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall with coverage.
Big punch.
Down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win.
Hold on, you gonna go for this?
The game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
You going for this? I think he's going for this. Let's go. What's he gonna do? Yeah, let's go.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan.
Bagged him. Let's go, D. Bagged him.
This is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Let's go, man.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go play action now. Ryan. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Ryan.
I don't know. Yeah, that was not.
Picked off at the 39.
That wasn't fitting in there. My boy came and got that shit. Let's go, D.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2 yards.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Big fucking Hurts to the rookie. Let's go.
Jake Elliott.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second
That was a
season.
beautiful fucking dot, bro. What a dot. Let's go to work.
Understanding the playbook. Not just
Let's go to
the plays
work.
and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
For Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. That's all you got. Touchdown, Falcons.
He got me. I tried to stay that way. Good shit.
Here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll run with Sanders. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
26, Miles Sanders.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, gone again. He's gone, yeah. I got that right up the gut. It was over. I was it. I was too
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
easy, right up the gut. Yo, let's go battle. He's going to be a problem. The rookie, that's the rookie right there. 94 speed. Watch when I get a speed boost on him, boy.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
He's going to be a problem. I'm going to be building the shit out of him. That's why I said once everybody starts getting speed, running back speed, everything, it's over. That's why niggas be tight. Oh, Davi, why you want speed? Yeah, nigga, that's why I want speed. My ass is gone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
48-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Ryan now off the bootleg. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They go play action with Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he returns it.
I don't know. He thought they was getting that. He crazy. Let's go, D. He must die. He tested my user. I don't know.
Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Brooks Reed with a tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way.
Ooh, that nigga is fast. I was trying to hit that hole.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Now a carry for Sanders.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
7 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, they didn't let him get that?
Tried to dump it off underneath on
I thought I had him.
Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but it's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try and pick up the first with
Hell no. Oh my God.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
29-yard line.
This is a good play too right here.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Woo!
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I was right there.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But now it's third down. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Oh!
Deep ball going to be caught here near midfield.
I was going to get that shit.
They worked this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
I thought I had that. Had that pick right there.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do...
Yeah, that's
and
picks.
yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So,
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2-yard line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's
Ooh,
going to hit his man out of the
he
backfield.
fumbled?
Complete. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it.
okay. That didn't look like a fumble. Yeah, I don't think that was a fumble. Yeah, it wasn't.
They got it. They scored.
You are so right in the quarter.
That wasn't no fumble, bro.
So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So
Give me that shit.
Some type of
Yes, let's go. I do it
for a second or so.
Shit.
And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
I try to get that
here's
stuff.
a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Sanders. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
45, Mike, 45.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, Hurts. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Second down. Here's Hurts. The quick slant caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 29.
He tried to throw it fast. We was in a good defense right there. I was in a cover 6. Yeah, that's slow.
A little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
24-yard line.
2nd and 9. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Hurts. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
My runner.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Check. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Got it. Pick it up.
Throwing again. Ryan looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
When you do press triangle and shit, it turns into a thing of fucking...
Oh, they go with a tight end carry.
Fucking, turns into a pass interference.
Luke Stocker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh, no, he didn't get that. Oh, no. He was not giving him that. Hell no.
And that might spell an end to their chances as this stays a 3-score game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 30. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
And incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 8.
Ryan will throw again. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Please don't lag out. I was going to say, please don't lag out. We're like almost done with this game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Play action, Ryan.
Fuck, I let him go.
And this is
That's my fault. I let him go.
Hayden Hurst there to make the grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
18-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Please don't lag out.
Here's Hurts to throw.
I got that one.
Able to haul it in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
The 49-yard line.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
That's a pick. Pick. Oh, my God.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That is so crazy. Oh, my God. Intercept the ball, bro. That's ugly. I can't believe that.
As we welcome you back, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Look at that shit. Oh my God.
Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you...
And he gets in.
Get him. I try to get him down.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat.
He might be in trouble. He only got 2 timeouts.
Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a nice. In. Oh. Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
1 yard.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Woo! Big dodge, boy.
Get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I saw that shit. That's money.
There, a first down.
Eagles.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Another run here with Sanders.
Oh, damn, bounds. I was trying to get up in the
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I was trying to fucking go up the field.
And they give this time to the tailback. He is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Final score, Eagles 31.
Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for Philadelphia, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Atlanta...